Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Victoria 2 as Scandinavia. Alright, so, incidentally, there was a very cool post on Reddit just today about ideal army compositions in Victoria 2. So that was useful. Get to read that. I think we need more artillery. I would love to see something like in EU4 where you can see like, hey, how many artillery do I have? Instead of having to go through and add them all up. We're building guards, which apparently are not that great, so let's cancel them. I'm just going to follow the guide that this guy put together. The Hussars, I could independently come to the conclusion that Hussars are amazing. According to the guide, engineers are kind of not necessary in multiplayer, but we're not playing multiplayer, and I like the idea of breaching forts, and I know that forts, well, not breaching, that's a totally different mechanic, but there were a lot of forts in Russia and in Prussian area, Austria, all that stuff, so we'd like some engineers. We want more artillery, lots of artillery. So, we're looking at 1 Hussar per 9 other regiments. So for a 10 stack, we would want to probably do like 2 Hussars and 9, what was it? 2 Hussars, 10 artillery, and then we can mobilize 8 infantry brigades to make a 20 stack, which would be 60,000 troops. Which, with our current amount of supply, I feel like I've upgraded my scroll speed slightly. I don't know if I like that. What's the one for supply limit? I forget all my shortcuts. There's so many damn games to play. There's so many games. 56. Yeah, I don't know if we're really capable of doing quite that big of an army just yet. I think we're still in the early game, basically. It's only... What year is it? What year is it? 1874. So there's that. So let's just like maybe make like 30 stacks. We'll do like, I'm just gonna look at the guide real quick. I don't remember. Don't worry about the music being gone. 1 second. Early game, 30k professional army, 4 infantry, 5 artillery, 1 hussar. Yeah, I guess that would make 30,000, wouldn't it? No, nothing special to it. So how do my armies shape up? A little infantry heavy. What about you? Not bad, not bad. It's pretty good. 27. We just need to throw Hussar in there, and that's actually pretty close to ideal, although the guards are apparently not as good. It's not that they're not as good. It's that the guards don't have the same number of, like, inventions and stuff to make them stronger. So, like, when you look at the guard attack and defense modifiers, you compare that to the infantry, who are currently at 7 attack, 13 defense, and the guards 9 and 11. The main thing you want the infantry, the frontliners, to do is protect your artillery. So having a higher defense value on the infantry is arguably better than having more attack value on your frontliner. I mean, there is maybe an argument to be made for the fact that guards have 2 maneuvers, so they can hit more targets. Maybe a couple guards could be good. I wonder if it deploys the guards intentionally on the outer flank. Probably not. I doubt it. Supply consumption's actually less for guards, but they require a different type of commodity. So 764 pounds for an infantry versus 1,600, so it costs twice as much. $6.77.75. What? You need 5.7 ducats every day to pay for the supplies for this unit. I didn't mean to build that. Oops. You need 676.775. That's interesting. So you're saying that they cost more to build, but they cost less? Well, roughly the same in maintenance. That's very interesting. I think mixing a few in would be good. Just for the... I mean, I know I just said I read a guide and it said, hey, they're bad, but I don't know that I agree. So we're going to bring our troops home and let's just check supply. Also, the other thing I've got to remember is that just because it's 33,000 troops does not mean that the supply weight is 33 points, which is what makes sense to me. I don't really understand where the hell the 24.75 supply points comes from. It's stupid to me. But, I think we would have a hard time with 60 stacks, nonetheless. Our name has been discredited. Alright, let's go back to playing this game here. Colombia. Alright, so we're cordial with them. We've been discredited. Is that true? We're in 3rd place. They're friendly with the other 2 people. We don't have any Diplo points, so we can't do anything right now. I guess we don't worry about it for the moment. Alright, how's our budget looking? Taxing people. We're going to make a whole bunch of money. We're not having problems anymore with this stuff. We have won the occupation. We're at war? Are we at war? I wasn't aware that we were at war. Excuse me? Oh, right. Rebels. Gotcha. Okay. We can invest in our colony here. And so we shall. So yeah, if I could have not been in that previous war and just instead focused on colonization, I think we would be like really, really kicking ass right now. But as is, we're not doing bad. I mean, I'm not unhappy with the campaign. In fact, I've had a great time playing the campaign, so I don't really want to complain too much. I mean, I will, because it's just what I do, but create protectorates, invest. Upgrade these other ones down to colonies. Yeah, I mean, Scandinavia and Africa, we're kicking butt on that. How are we doing on active brigades? You currently have 1 in 7 that are currently ready to rise. Where did I see this before, where we could see, like, number of brigades ready to join, number that are currently in revolt? 0, really? Is that true? We just have occupations to take back. We've killed them all. Well, that's good. Yay! We've killed them all. Alright, how are we looking on army composition? What's our goal? What do we want to do next? I think we want to just take land from the UK. That's like my only goal in this campaign now. Do we have a truce with you? I'm sure we do. No, we don't, because we were allies. And I hate you. You were allied with Spain. I don't care about you. I'm going to kill you. We're going to build more boats. How are we doing on boats? 424 out of 542 supply. We're still just chunking out tons of commerce raiders. We can only mobilize 26 brigades. But that's potentially 3 sets of 8 infantry to make 60 stacks with, as the guide called them, attachment units, where you just you mobilize your poor into infantry, and then you attach to them artillery and a hussar for scouting. And in my case, because we're playing single player, I'm going to probably attach an engineer as well. We'll sub one of the artillery for an engineer. So our ideal attachment army then would be, I've already forgotten my math, 2 hussars. It's going to end up being 10 infantry. No, that's not right. Damn it. Mobilization attachment, 36k. 10 artillery, 2 hussars. 2, oh right, yeah, 2 hussars. We're probably going to make it 2 hussars, 8 artillery, and 2 engineers. I think that's probably the way to go. Or we could, yeah, because that way we could just split it right down the middle. That'd be even better. Alright, so let's start to form up our armies then. So we're going to do new unit. And I wish this interface didn't suck so much. Alright. So that is going to be... See, it doesn't even sum the number of units for me. Which makes me sad. So we've got 8 artillery. Alright, I'm just going to start sending them down that way. So 8 artillery go down there. Give me some more artillery. That makes it 10 artillery. Wait, we just decided we didn't want that many artillery. We need engineers. 2 engineers. Do we have more engineers anywhere? I do. Alright, let's start with that. We need 2 hussar. Should be another hussar in this army. Who's apparently part of the anarcho-liberals. What a crazy bastard. See, I just find it so silly. Like, I know a couple videos ago I got really salty about the whole bankruptcy thing. But, like, we have £500,000 now. Like, we have so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. And yet, like, you know, you click one event decision and your entire country goes bankrupt and you lose 75% of your prestige? That's retarded. Don't tell me it's not, because it is. And I use the word retarded intentionally, because that doesn't have anything to do with people being mentally retarded. It's a word that I grew up using all the time to mean things that are stupid. And the fact that it's been commandeered as a primarily medical term when it, well, it was, no, it's not true. It was a primarily medical term, and it had no negative connotations whatsoever, and then a whole bunch of crazy people took over, started making it into a big deal. Rebels have risen up in our sphere member Bolivia. Well, that's too bad for you, Bolivia. Good luck. Alright, so we got the 2 hussars, we got the 10 of this one, but it's actually 8 artillery, 2 engineers, which is exactly what I want. So to this, all we would then add is 8 infantry. And I'm going to make one primary stack. We're going to name them. They're going to be special. That's going to have actual infantry, but instead of using just infantry, like the guide says, we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry and 2 guards. because I think that the increased maneuver from the guards kind of turns them into pseudo-cavalry. And assuming the game's not completely idiotic, which it probably is, we can expect that it's going to deploy the infantry in the very center, then the guards, and then the hussars, which would just make perfect sense. And we're going to do that, we're going to pay attention to that, and then when it doesn't work that way, I'm going to complain and bitch and moan, because that's what I like to do. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Military access from France? No. Nope. We don't like you. We don't like your kind around here. I don't really think there's any reason to wait on this war with England, do you? I mean, we got a lot of boats here. I got boats throwing their way up. We got this huge navy. Although I do need to maybe bring some troops home from South America. Sorry, South Africa. Africa. Down here, this place, this big continent down here. Why are you going that way instead of taking back that one? What kind of mobilization can we do down in Africa? Build army in Africa. We can make 5 more units in Africa. Do you want to make some African artillery? There's really nothing different between African and a European artillery, so... I mean, why not, right? We need more artillery. I know I'm light on artillery. Let's build some more. Okay, well, we have one beautiful stack. Yeah, of course, this will reflect beautifully on us. We're going to name this stack something special. We're going to name it... no, that's the name of the guy. Okay, that's fine. It's not named the First Army. It is named... It's named the Sword of the Swedes. I don't know. Does that make any sense? It's the Sword of the Swedes. We're gonna kill people. I mean, we're Scandinavian, but we're actually Swedish. It's just, you know, don't argue with me. All right, we gotta make a new unit again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artillery, 1 engineer. That's a good start. What do we got here? We got an extra cannon. We need another engineer. Let's get one more engineer built up. We actually just use a recruitment map mode up here. And we will hire a dude using this interface. Because, you know, you need way more than one interface. Here's our engineer. Okay. And then we need to grab 6 infantry, which we have a couple too many here. We'll take these ones. No, don't balance. That's not what I want you to do. I'll select that one on the left. He didn't actually mobilize that quick, did he? Oh, that's just other infantry that's on our way. Okay. Oh, of course, intervene immediately. Of course we will. Of course. Of course. Of course. Peanut allergies are a terrible thing, and we should take care of children. Of course. But maybe. I'm not gonna go watch that. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. We keep playing Victoria 2. Alright, so there's that secondary army. Excellent. Okay, we're just waiting on our other dude to show up. And we have another occupation down here. We can make protectorates. That's good. Okay, can we do more colonization, I wonder? Yes, we can, in fact. Let's do that then. And we are competing like crazy. Unfortunately, like, I really can't colonize anywhere else, even though I know that there are spots to colonize out here. We kind of missed that opportunity, possibly. So, I think that this one can also be colonized, but we need to get adjacency to it first. Same thing here. Or actually, no, we're already competing here. We just need to continue to invest in our colonies so that other people can't have anything. No, it's the wrong one. No, it's not. Which one do you want me to invest in? I'll do it. Oh, you want me to click this button is what you're doing. Okay. Seems like a superfluous click, if you ask me. So as long as we continue to invest, then they can't really take that land from us. We just have to continue to play that game until they run out of points. So for example, down here, we're competing with France. France has 697 colonial power. We have 746. Just keep on investing until one of us runs out. And it's not going to be me, because I'm going to keep on making boats. So, neener. Build navy. We're not currently building very much. We're building 9 more commerce raiders. We'll just build more. I know we did the math. We determined that ironclads are better, but when you compare the fact that we're not at full supply, I think that it's better to to build up to supply. We're very, very close to supply. 2,086 colonial power. That's pretty good. We have the engineer done. No. Where's my engineer? Make the engineer in Katsina. We need apparently lots of stuff. Harder. We're making engineers. They just take time. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient, patient, patient. Alright, how are we looking on the great power thing? We're in third place, 837. We are well ahead of France because we're awesome and France is a loser. We're catching up on the USA. The UK is running away with it, but we're about to declare war on them. Speaking of which, if we're going to declare war on them, we're probably going to need to... yeah, we're... Mexico. No, that's Italy. Sorry. We're probably going to need to fabricate a claim on them. We only have 9.28 infamy, which is pretty good. We want prestige, always. Okay. And these armies down here should be mobilizing not to here, but to here? It looks like we have 2 rally points right now in Africa. Where's that second rally? So we've got Stockholm, Accra. That one's good. That's our naval rally, that's our land. Okay, get rid of this one. Will that automatically redirect them? No, it didn't. Sad days. Okay, I will redirect them myself then. Okay. We've been banned from Colombia. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me. Does it bother you? Doesn't bother me. Oh right, hey, you know what? Forts. Forts. We should build forts. That's another thing we can spend money on. It's also something that, you know, I personally feel like you should be able to have your like you should be able to get your what do you call them? Capitalists to be able to invest in forts. I don't know why. I just like the idea of automation. So is a fort like it's a single province thing? No, it's each province. Okay, so I'm actually spending lots of money when I build them in every single... I don't care, we're gonna build forts everywhere. I'm assuming once it's built, it's kind of like railroad, it doesn't cost you any maintenance or anything, so just build them everywhere. If we have the money for it, build them. In every state. So I need Northern Finland back, please. Belongs to me. Do we want to build forts in Africa? I imagine that we do. I can't really imagine why we wouldn't. Especially like up here, because we know how much France loves to siege this stuff. So build forts up there, we'll build forts in these 2 states as well. In fact, some of them apparently already have forts. This whole state, sure. Looks like we have room for projects, although the investors are being kind of lazy. What happened to them having like tons of projects going at once? Huh? There we go. Get some projects going, guys. Don't be so lazy. There we go. See, all I got to do is just convince them. See, I have citizens in our country here who they respond well to antagonism. All I have to do is just yell at them, call them lazy little bastards, and they get to work. It's great. You can invest in Cape Colony. I think we shall. And infantry have picked up even more defense. Supply consumption went up, so they're more expensive to maintain. Speaking of maintenance, why are we at full maintenance? We're making tons of money, but we're at full maintenance. It's a bit questionable. I don't know, I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's fully necessary. Paraguay doesn't have full opinion yet. Increase relations there. Württemberg, sure, I guess we're trying to improve relations with you, and Yemen. Why not? You are losing the race in Kasai? Okay. Why? What are you talking about? Oh, this is Timbuktu. Why would it go to Timbuktu if it's talking about Kasai? Stupid game. So you're saying you want me to invest. Alright, it's fine. Just tell me to invest. It's a big deal. Looks like this guy's having some problems. Is that my engineer? Nope. Oh, it's my engineer. Okay. This army is going to be... Svenska Armen? No, this is going to be... So we have the Sword of the Swedes. We'll call it the Shield of the Danish. I don't know where I'm coming up with this. It's just coming out. I don't know. Alright, so the goal is going to be, we have a better navy, we're going to shoot them, kill them, and then we're going to invade, and just going to park our army on that spot. How many transports do we have? We have 16 transports. That can carry 16 times 3,000. So that can carry, 10 can carry 30,000, and that means we need 20 transports per nice stack. So you're saying we need more transports, is what you're saying. So let's build some steam transports. I want, like, too many. I don't want to worry about not having enough. So we'll just build one up in every single place. And we're over the supply limit already. Oops. New ships under construction will exceed that amount. Total supply throughput of our naval force is 543. All of our ships require... Okay, so we've built too many. Let's find commerce raiders that haven't started yet and delete them. Alright. Hopefully we'll be fine then. I want the transports. You can invest in our colony. Great. Glad to hear it. Aw. Means we have a competition. I'd rather they just don't compete with me. Ooh. Max railroad level. That's going to be nice. That's going to be very nice. Supply limit would be great. We need... Is there more army that we can get? I want more artillery support. I want to make our artillery kick butt. Belgium has accepted white peace. Okay, well, not a huge amount has happened here. We did spend 500,000 pounds on forts. That's cool. This army, I guess we'll send down here, assuming the supply is good. It looks like it is. This army, we will send as well over down to here. No, don't go that way. That would be stupid. In preparation for our naval invasion. This army is kind of like the rejects. We've got excess infantry, lots of experience on them, which we still don't know what that does. So that's fun. But do something to Yemen. So that's neat. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a break here, and in the next video, I think we're gonna. Oh, no. Okay. All right. What do we got down here? It's three guys. You guys are still unsuppressed. You guys are still unsuppressed. You guys are still rallying over. So I think that... Why are they going there? Are they going to redirect? Alright. Anyway, I'm going to take a break here. Next video, we're going to attack Great Britain. So thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.